Two Model Ys and two Ioniq 5s. Going head to head, we've got the rear-wheel drive variants versus the all-wheel drive variants. Now, according to Electric, in 2025, the Tesla Model Y outsold the Ioniq 5 tenfold. We're talking over 350,000 units versus 47,000 units. But sales aren't the same as value. So let's see what 5 years of ownership actually costs for each of these four vehicles. I configured all four on the manufacturer sites this week. Cash purchase, no financing, 5 years of ownership. And for the rest of these calculations, I'll be using 20,000 kilometers of driving per year. Charging is going to be 80% at home overnight and 20% on public fast chargers, which is realistic if you road trip a few times a year at least. Everything's in Canadian dollars, Ontario, 13% HST. And I'm running the same 5 buckets on every car in the same order we always do. So we're talking purchase price, energy, insurance, maintenance, and depreciation if you sell the car later on, of course. And if these parameters don't work for you, head down to the description and download my free cost of ownership calculator. Go ahead and plug in your own rates and durations, and it does the math for you. So let's run the numbers. We're going to do these in order of sticker price. After fees and incentives, but before tax, Model Y rear-wheel drive, $47,632. The one car here that qualifies for the $5,000 EVAP incentive. Ioniq 5 rear-wheel drive, $53,290. That already includes $5,000 off, but it's a Hyundai dealer incentive. The Ioniq 5 does not qualify for EVAP, unfortunately. Neither does the Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive, coming in at $55,290. Same deal, $5,000 off as a Hyundai dealer incentive. Now the Model Y all-wheel drive, $67,632. No incentive, no rebate, full price. Now watch what that one detail does. The EVAP incentive has a price cap, and only the Model Y rear-wheel drive, the lone vehicle here, under $50,000, sneaks under it. Add 13% HST, and here's what leaves the lot in cash. Model Y rear-wheel drive, $53,824. Ioniq 5 rear-wheel drive, $60,218. Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive, $62,478. Model Y all-wheel drive, $76,424. Round one, the cheap Tesla is winning, and the expensive Tesla is already in trouble. Let's talk about energy. 5 years, 100,000 kilometers. We're going to do 80% at home at about 11 cents per kilowatt hour on Ontario's overnight rate. We're going with 11 cents. It may vary a bit for you depending on region and delivery charges. It's a complex figure. Then 20% on public fast charging. Now, being a Tesla owner, it's a little cheaper to use Tesla's superchargers than it is for other manufacturers plugging in to the Tesla chargers NACS ports. So for that 20% of fast charging over 5 years, we're using 45 cents per kilowatt hour for the Teslas and 55 cents for the Hyundais. Of course, it may vary depending on timing and memberships and stuff like that. With the real-world efficiency ratings, winter included, and this matters because the heavier, less aerodynamic cars drink more. The Model Y rear-wheel drive, about 16 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. The 5-year energy cost comes to about $2,800. Model Y all-wheel drive with 17 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, just over $3,000. The Ioniq 5 rear-wheel drive, about 18.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, over $3,600. And the Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive is the heaviest and thirstiest of the bunch, comes in at about 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers with a energy cost of over $3,900. Over 5 years, the spread between cheapest and most expensive to fuel is about $1,100. Those are real numbers, but small. Energy is rarely where these are won or lost, unless you throw a gas car into the mix. Quick one. If you're finding the numbers useful, hit like and consider subscribing. I make a video a week. Okay, insurance. This is where I expected the Tesla to get punished. For the rear-wheel drive car, it didn't. But for the all-wheel drive car, it absolutely did. These are all real quotes that I pulled from my actual profile, full coverage. Model Y rear-wheel drive, over $1,200 a year. Ioniq 5 rear-wheel drive, about $1,500 a year. Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive, $1,900 a year. Model Y all-wheel drive, $2,500 a year. So two things jump out. In rear-wheel drive, the Tesla is actually the cheaper one to insure, about $250 a year, less than the Hyundai. That surprised me. The reputation says Teslas cost a fortune to cover, not in this case. But step up to the all-wheel drive Tesla and the bill nearly doubles, $2,500 a year, the most expensive car here to insure by a wide margin. Over 5 years, here are the insurance costs. Your own number will land differently. Insurance is the most personal figure in this whole comparison, but the gap between these four is real and it's about to matter more. Now, all four of these are EVs, so we don't have oil changes, no spark plugs. We have regen brakes that barely wear. You got 5 years of tires, cabin filters, brake fluid, maybe an E-Trans fluid service in that window, and I don't know, maybe wiper blades too, who knows. Roughly $2,000 on each Tesla and $1,800 to $1,900 on each Hyundai. So we'll call that a wash. They're within a couple $100 and it could vary depending on your ownership term. The Hyundai's Quiet Edge, a longer battery warranty, which matters more to the next owner than to you, but still something to note. Now hold that for the resale conversation, which is next. Okay, every bucket so far, energy, insurance, maintenance combined, they barely move the needle next to this one. Depreciation is the most expensive thing about owning a car, and nobody puts it on the window sticker. Now, of course, this only matters if you plan on selling at some point down the road, but let me know in the comments how long you typically keep a car. In my model, I went to Auto Trader and Clutch and pulled real used Canadian listings of these exact cars, so 4 to 5 years old, on sale right now. 2021 Model Y standard range, new, it was $56,000. Today, $21,900 and change. That's 39% retention of its sticker price. A 2021 Model Y long range on Clutch, about 70 grand new, now 30,390. But look at the odometer, 143,000 kilometers, hammered, and still kept around 43%. Tesla resale is stubborn. And there are going to be some variables with these depreciation figures. But let's look at the Hyundai. A 2022 Ioniq 5 preferred rear-wheel drive, 47,000 new, asking 16,000. That's a 34% hit. The cheaper Hyundai trims have fallen off a cliff on the used market, but the top trim tells an opposite story. A 2022 Ioniq 5 Ultimate all-wheel drive loaded, 60 grand new, listed now at 35,479. So that's nearly 60% retained. One catch. This one only has about 68,000 kilometers, which flatters the number a little bit. The nice low kilometer one holds, the base one doesn't. Real listings say about 40% retention after 5 years is fair, maybe even generous for the cheaper cars and a touch conservative for the clean low kilometer top trims, but 40% is the honest middle, so 40% is what we're going to use. 5-year total cost to own. Model Y rear-wheel drive, $43,508. That's about 44 cents a kilometer. Ioniq 5 rear-wheel drive, $50,593, 51 cents a kilometer. Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive, $54,470, 54 cents a kilometer. Model Y all-wheel drive, $66,631. That's 67 cents a kilometer. So there it is. In rear-wheel drive, Tesla wins by about 7 grand. In all-wheel drive, Tesla loses by about 12 grand. So why does it flip? It's not the badge, it's one rebate, and I suspect one battery. Here's the deeper reason the rear-wheel drive Tesla can be this cheap. It's the only vehicle on this list with a sticker under 50 grand, around 45,000 after the EVAP rebate. Tesla pulled that off by putting a different battery chemistry in the rear-wheel drive car, LFP. It's a newer, cheaper, more durable chemistry. The trade-off is a bit less range than the more energy-dense, pricier chemistries like NMC or NCA in the other trims. That's also why, oddly, the rear-wheel drive Tesla has less range than the all-wheel drive one. The opposite of the Ioniq 5, where the rear-wheel drive has more range. It comes down to that cheaper chemistry. Honestly, it's the trim I'd buy. The value is hard to argue with. If you want the full breakdown on battery chemistry, the pros and the cons of each, I've got a couple videos on that already. They're on my channel, go check them out. So going from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive on the Tesla pushes it past the EVAP price cap, so you lose 5 grand up front. Then a more expensive battery pack means 13% tax piles onto a bigger number, 5 years of depreciation chews on a higher starting price, and it turns out the insurance nearly doubles. Add all that up, and moving from the rear-wheel drive Tesla to the all-wheel drive Tesla swings your cost of ownership by more than 20 grand. The Hyundai going to all-wheel drive only costs about $3,900 more to own because it keeps its dealer incentive the whole way up the ladder, and its insurance barely moves. So who buys what? If you want the cheapest EV to own in this comparison period, it's the Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive. And it's not even close, about 7 grand cheaper than anything else here. Cheapest to fuel, and in my quote, cheapest to insure. If you don't need all-wheel drive, this is the answer. But if you do want all-wheel drive for harsh winters, the Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive is about $12,000 cheaper to own than the Tesla. It holds its value better in nicer trims and charges faster on a road trip, and throws in a longer battery warranty too. The Tesla all-wheel drive only makes sense if you specifically want that car and you've made peace with paying the most for it. The single biggest lever in this whole comparison wasn't the brand, the battery, or the badge. It came down to the $5,000 incentive and an EVAP price cap. Know where that cap sits before you configure, because it can end up costing you quite a bit. These are my assumptions. Your insurance quote and your resale will land differently, but the framework holds. Run all 5 buckets, watch for the rebate cliff, and go figure, the cheap car usually does win. So that's the math. Run your own numbers with the calculator in the description and stay charged.